Hello everyone, this is Dr. Knox, and this is just a short video to show you how to find the syllabus, how to find some of the key documents for this course to give you some information. Of course, I have logged into the course. Now I have entered into student preview mode, which is why I have this big glaring orange box at the top of my screen. Your screen does not look like this. This is just a feature that's on the instructor side of the program. So it gives me an opportunity to see what you see, just because the instructor side looks a little different than the student side. And so this is a way that I can double check and make sure that I have things set up correctly so that you can access them and that you can see the work that you need to accomplish, that, to make sure it's displayed appropriately. Where you want to start, first and foremost, this menu here on the left, it says Start Here. So you want to make sure that you click the Start Here documents. And please understand that in this video, please feel free to pause this video at any time, switch over to your course, and follow these steps so you won't get lost. Okay. And so here's the Start Here guide, and if you click this link, it's going to open in a new browser. It's going to open a new tab. Now I'm using Firefox for Blackboard. You need to make sure that you're using, and this is just a side note, make sure that you're using either Mozilla Firefox or Google Chrome. Those are the only two browsers that really work well and are compatible with Blackboard. If you're trying to use Safari or Internet Explorer, things just aren't going to display correctly and you're going to have trouble. So make sure that you're only using Firefox and Google Chrome. Okay. So make sure that you read this Start Here guide. You can print it by clicking the print icon here, or you can download it to your own computer and save it somewhere, and then you can open and read it and have access to it whenever you need it. The two things that I am really want to encourage you to print or save to your computer so that you have them, the course syllabus, and of course here's the syllabus, and you scroll through, there's lots of great information. Here's the required textbook. You are required to have that textbook. If I understand that the new textbook, it might be kind of steep in cost, but hey, look for a used one if you need to, and that's okay. But make sure that it is the 2016, the 6th edition, and make sure that it is statistics for people who think they hate statistics, and working with SPSS. There is a version of this book that discusses and deals with Excel. We only will use SPSS for this course. Now, that brings us to the next point. What about SPSS? Well, I'll have a separate video later that shows you where to find a free version of SPSS. But this talks about that you do need SPSS. It talks about where you can purchase it from. But UWA has provided for you, free for you to use, a web-based version of SPSS. And what that means is that the program is actually housed online in a server at UWA, and that you can log in from a computer with a reliable internet and internet source, or internet service, I should say. I'm sorry, and that you can access that program and use it for free. I prefer that version. That's the version I use. Save yourself some money and headache on getting the program installed. But it is web-based and it's located at this address here. So you should be able to highlight this, copy it, and then paste it in your browser up here. Okay. Here's the technology requirements for this course. If you obviously need a computer and you need an internet access. Here's the course objectives. I would just really encourage you to go through and make sure that you read this information here, especially beginning here on page 6 with the course evaluation. One other thing, I'm sorry to backtrack. Make sure that you have downloaded your free version of Microsoft Office. That is a free program to you provided through UWA. So make sure that you follow this information here. The other thing is that we also use Respondus Lockdown Browser to take the final. You do have to have a webcam for that. So if your computer does not have a webcam, then you will need to make sure that you have access to a computer with a webcam by the end of this class. All right, so back to the course evaluation. This kind of breaks it all down. The practice exercises, here's a description of what those are, the graded assignments, the final projects, the final examination. And of course, here's my expectations listed here. Pay special attention, of course, to all of these, but most notably the naming sequences for how to name the files when you upload them to SPSS. And so this gives you examples for each of the types of files you'll be uploading. Please make sure that you follow these examples. Here's the grading information, how it breaks down, total of 375 points. Here's the breakdown of what you need to earn an A, a B, a C, or D, and to avoid an F. Here's the student support resources. You will want to make sure that you reach out to UWA Help Desk if there's an issue with your accessing only the UWA apps version of SPSS. They are very helpful, great department. I do want to scroll down to the attendance policy. Make sure that you read the attendance policy, the change policy, and the policy on makeups and late assignments. So please make sure that you read over this information as well. So be very, very familiar with this. The other thing that you should print is the course schedule. And this course schedule, this simply lays out all of the due dates, the assignments, when they're due. And so these are all laid out very clearly. And it tells you all the pertinent information you need. And so understand that these are posted, and as a graduate student, it is expected that you keep up with the due dates. Of course, if you turn an assignment in late and you just forgot, I'm sorry, I'm going to follow the late assignment policy. So please make sure that you are mindful of these due dates. Okay. And those due dates are by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you should be submitting those by the end of the due date, by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. If they're submitted at midnight or 1 minute after midnight, they're late. Okay, so make sure that you are aware of the time. Okay, well, that's just the overview. Of course, you could go through and read all of this other information here. I just wanted to highlight these two sources right here. Okay. If you have any questions, please email me, bknox@uwa.edu. Thank you.